Um, for choir tour, at the end of the year, we go on a trip called choir tour. And, okay, on choir, we go on a trip called choir tour at the end of the year, and the seniors get to pick where we go. And for my brother's senior year, we went to Boston, Massachusetts. We took staff member this year, like we had in years past, and I hadn't been going to the element for a good amount of time. But I had kept going to church as high school and choir. Just never really went to element because I didn't care for it. So I had my doubts about this new person coming in who's great and whatever. So I was very, no, go away. So when she did come and she talked to us and she was there and she showed the love and the joy that she had for her job and Jesus, it really proved everything I thought wrong. And this role model and this person that I met in the church was Kate McKnight. She's a former staff member here at the church. She became a friend and a face that was always there for me. I just want to say thank you to Kate, because this was it for me. Without this happening, I wouldn't be here right now talking to any of you. Because I had no relationship with God up until this point. She really saved me. So with Kate's kindness and joy, I thought I'd give this Jesus thing another shot. I've been saying love a lot so far. I understand that. Some of y'all are probably thinking I'm talking about the romantic type. You know, the boyfriend, girlfriend, the cooties? No, it's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the family, the caring, people that will always be there with you, pick you up when you're down. And the verse that I found was Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. And it says, 2 are better than 1, because they have a good for their return in labor. And if either of them falls down, one can help them up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help. Book of Ecclesiastes is coming from a old guy at the end of his rope. And he's just letting you know how it is. So, besides all the practical ways of actually having someone there, like for company, or throw a ball with, all of those, it's really what it is for me is that you're never alone. God's always with you, and this church will always be with you. And this is the love that I felt at Discovery 2 years ago. Before then, closed off, didn't care. But I finally thought I should open myself up to it. And I did. And Discovery opened something in my life that showed me God's love, and it made me want to share it. And luckily, I got the opportunity to share it. In junior year of my finance class, they told me I needed a 120-hour internship over the summer. So I immediately went to Tori Tinniswood, who's former staff here at the church, and I asked her if I could intern here, do whatever I needed to. She said yes, and I was very thankful. So I got to do everything that Josh, Reese, and Camp got to do, who were the actual interns. That's great. Were the actual interns, but I also got to do everything that they didn't want to do. So basically, I would go into work every day, and I would write thank you notes, I would answer phones, I would call people, I would reorganize information, or I would cut out 120 plastic triangles with massive things to make a backdrop. So that's great. But the best days were lunch club and in-depth Thursday when we would hang out and have fellowship with the students who would come up. The rest of my hours were from middle school mission trip. This is middle school mission trip where we go to Midfield and we paint houses and we have D groups and we just grow closer with one another. But this mission trip was different for me because it was the first time that I wasn't a student or I was a leader on this trip and I was put in charge. Josh Miller and I were in charge of a group. It was mainly Josh's group, but that's besides the point. I was also in charge, which is the main point that I want you to come away with this. And I don't know if we set a really good example, because I know I was trying to, and I was trying to share what I had received. But that house looked so pretty at the end of the week, I just can't take, I don't think I can take credit for it, but something was definitely in there. I also have to go on SOS. This is the event where everything really lit up. It's like when you're in your room and you accidentally break one of the light bulbs because you're maybe throwing the ball or whatever, and it goes out and then your room's dark for a little bit, just because you don't get around to changing it. Then you finally change that light bulb and your room is so much brighter and it's kind of annoying to you. You know what I'm saying? Yes? Mm-hmm. I like that. So that's what I got from this trip. And Service in SOS, or service ourselves, when we drive up to Memphis, Tennessee, and we roof houses and build relationships with our homeowners and our neighbors. It's an amazing experience, and I really recommend it to all of you when you have a chance. But after the second day of working, we were playing volleyball, and Senior Pastor Brian came over and asked if I could talk. Obviously, I say yes to Senior Pastor Brian, because he's the head honcho, he's El Jefe, he's the captain of the ship here at church. I'm always going to say no to this. So we went over to the side, we sat at these benches, and we were talking. He said that I need to call my mom. Weird. Okay. I called my mom, and she picks up and says hello. Voice is a little shaky, which is weird, because my mom is a very strong person, and her voice doesn't get shaky. So I knew something was wrong. She told me that my grandfather had passed away while I was gone. I was continuing to talk to my mom, and every time I would look up or look around and come back to center, I would see that another person was there to sit and wait until I was done talking about it. I hung up, and there was a little semicircle around me. And it finally showed me, it made me realize that the church isn't a place, but it's the people. People that will travel with you, the people that will always be there. And it showed me that I was never alone, truly. We drove back. It was long, it was hard. It was just really uncomfortable, really. Who likes car, let's just be honest. We went straight to sleep, and the next morning I woke up saw all my family. It was sad, but it was okay. We went to the wake, and we saw choir director Miss Jody, her son Zach, same Zach, worship leader John Mark, and they were there to play the music. They weren't there because they were getting paid to play the music. They were there because it's just their job to do. They were there because they wanted to help us and be there for us. And that was what was special. What was truly and really special was people coming in, saying sorry to my mom, saying sorry to my family, who I didn't know, who weren't there to see me, because they were there to see my mom. Because this church will be there for you and love you, not just when you're at Discovery, you're at the Element Student Ministry, or when you're sitting in these pews, but they're going to love you from when you are in these pews, when you're younger, all the way up until you're an adult. You have a family of your own. They'll always be there. This is love that the church gives you. And it's not specific to me or my mom, or if you have a family member pass, but it's to each and every one of you in this church and on this trip and on this earth. This church will always be here for you, because this church it's not a building, it's not a place, but it's the people who are the church. They're going to love you, and they're going to be a second family no matter what. You might not feel it right now, like I also didn't feel it, but I just want you to hang on. I want you to open yourself up and give it the possibility for it to happen. And trust me, this church knows you and they want you to be here. They're happy that you're here on this weekend. And they'd love to see you next Sunday, and the Sunday after that. And don't ever wonder if you have a place here, because that's something you should never, ever question. Because you are known, and that's loved by everyone in this church. And John 4:16 says, "So we have come to know and believe the love that God has for us. God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him." Before, I didn't know, want, or feel this love. But now I know and believe the love that God has for me. Thank you.